34-14 against the St. Louis Rams. It's I'm really, it's almost like I'm not even mad. Like, I watched that game, and as we started to get our tails kicked gradually, I don't know. It was like I wasn't even mad. It was almost funny to watch Brad Johnson get back there and throw it off the heads of defenders and bounce up for interceptions. I mean, that's somewhat talented. I mean, that's kind of tough to do. But let me say this before I get into anything. Cowboys fans, do not get on here. Do not make videos. Do not make comments saying, well, Romo was hurt, so that's why we lost. No, 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 no. Romo doesn't stop the run. Romo doesn't get sacks. Romo doesn't cover receivers downfield, so that doesn't really work. And even on offense, I mean, there wasn't any chemistry really. You can definitely tell, but we managed to get 7 points. I said last week, even Brad Johnson can get somewhat of an offense going with the kind of weapons we have. I'll eat crow for that. I was wrong, at least for this week, and really maybe later on, since this was the St. Louis Rams, 34-14, who played out of their minds. I mean, Steven Jackson, you could definitely see that he did play with a chip on his shoulder, running guys over, and it's just totally dominating Dallas throughout the game. Bolger standing tall in the pocket, hitting Torrey Holt downfield and Avery for outs. I mean, it was just really, like, you would think, wow, the Dallas Cowboys 34-7, man, they really killed them. No, it was the other way around, 34-14 for the Rams. This wasn't so. Once again, I don't want to hear any. Well, Tony Romo was hurt, so he didn't get to play. The guys this week, they got together and collectively they banded together for suck. That's all it was. It's a collective effort of suck. That's all it was. And everybody did. Nick Folk missed an easy field goal. I talked him up last week for coming back after missing a field goal, making a long one. He didn't step up for us. Though, I mean, 3 extra points is really not going to help you. We did get a touchdown in the fourth quarter. That was great against their second or third string off defense. I actually didn't know, though, that the goal line stretched out to the 1 yard line, but they gave Bennett a touchdown, so thanks for that, Aggies. I said this 2 weeks ago when we beat the Bengals. I'm saying Dallas does not look right. Just because we won does not mean that we set ourselves up to make a good run at this. And as we have seen, this is what's happened. So Romo needs to play next week. He does, because we're in playoff mode now. We're 4-3, lost 3 of the last 4. Not very good at all. Dallas needs to regroup somewhat. I don't know who you're going to group around, because I don't see any vocal leaders on this team. I see Witten and Ware. Witten offensive leader, DeMarcus Ware defensive leader, but they're really not very vocal. I don't know who's going to step up, but someone needs to. This team can do it. There's enough talent on this team. We keep talking about talent. That Dallas is so talented. Dallas has all this talent. We're not utilizing it though. So yeah, if this team decides to somehow band together and win some games, yeah, I think we're definitely capable of it. We did it last year. It's pretty much the same team that we had last year, even more parts to it. But I'm just glad the Longhorns won. I mean, maybe that's what it is, that my Horns are just kicking butt right now, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say dumbing down the pain from this, but it's hard to get mad for an entire game, because that's what it was. We scored 7, great for opening drive, awesome opening drive, and then 34 straight points for the Rams. It's almost just like, wow, how are they going to score again? This is going to be good. Wow, look at this team. Cowboys are in trouble right now, and I'm not gonna. It's not doomsday. It's not all hope is lost. It's still early in the season, but we need to turn it around, big time. 34-14 against the Rams. You look at the season before we play the NFC West, and still in my mind, though, they're starting to prove me wrong. The NFC West is garbage. So you look at that. Every single team in the East should look at that and be like, all right, there's 4 wins. All right, let's go. No. Now we've lost these 2 games. Then you look at the rest of our schedule. We still got to play everybody else in the NFC East again. Got to play the Giants twice. Got to play Pittsburgh. Got to play Bucks next week. Yeah, if we keep playing like this, we won't make the playoffs. If we keep playing like this. This is not a playoff team right now. At least not what they're performing. So, I hadn't lost hope. I hadn't thought, oh, there's nothing. I'm not going to drop the stop repping the star. But I'm not going to sit back and think everything's all hunky-dory and everything as well. 34-13 against the Rams. Really? How about them Cowboys? God, this is bad.